Hello everyone, Coach Jandy here. So I want to ask, are you apologizing for everything and some of it you didn't even do? I know that I used to do this and I still have a tendency every once in a while to apologize for things in a relationship or a conversation or a situation that I didn't even do and I'm not responsible for. So why do people do this? So a lot of times it's because someone doesn't want to upset someone else, so they just go ahead and take responsibility. It's easier to just take responsibility than to actually make the person come to the table and work the argument out. Also, it could be a codependent thing. You know, you want to be seen in a certain way, you want to be liked, so you just go ahead and take the blame in certain situations. Another reason is a lot of times people are afraid that that person is going to leave them or not like them or be angry. So it's just easier to go ahead and take the responsibility and the blame for something when you didn't even do it. So stop. If you didn't do it, don't take the responsibility, okay? And it's really important because this is a boundary and you're allowing yourself to show up and not be authentic, whether you realize it or not. And even though you're trying to do the right thing, to not be in a certain situation or have some negative outcome, the thing is that if somebody else can't take responsibility for their stuff and show up in what I call a state of correction and actually apologize and take responsibility, my friend, this is somebody that you don't want to be around. And I have found myself in the past like apologizing for behaviors and situations when I wasn't even the one really doing it. It was the other person, but they're not taking responsibility. I just go ahead and sucked it up and said, okay, I'll take the responsibility and the hit on this one. Now, what happens, unfortunately, in that situation is a lot of times if you have that scenario, you may be dealing with somebody that's a high-level narcissist or a low-level sociopath. They're not going to take responsibility for anything, and they're not going to say sorry. Or if they do, it's calculated. It's like they will say that they're sorry, but then they'll turn around and blame you again. And all of a sudden you feel confused. You're like, what just happened? Okay? So stop taking responsibility just because you're afraid that this person's going to leave you, not like you, get angry at you. You know what? Here's the deal. If this person's going to leave, they're going to leave. Let them. I would say don't let the door hit you, on the backside. Because you know what? You don't want somebody that is a fair weather, in that situation. I can't talk today. But if they're not going to stick it out with you and see that you're human, you make mistakes, then they don't need to be in your life, okay? So, things always work out for a reason, I think. So, quit taking responsibility for things that are not yours, but take responsibility for things that you do. Be honest with it, be authentic with it, and just step up to the plate. Have good people in your life to begin with and make sure that you've got your boundaries, and that's really what it's about. So that's my message today. Please share this video out to help other people. Check me out at CoachJandy.com or on YouTube under Coach Jandy as well for a lot of these videos. I really appreciate your support. Thanks a lot and have a great one.